using StoryJumper. In this video, we will learn how to sign up for StoryJumper, how to create a book using this site, and how to share our book once finished. StoryJumper is a great website for you to use when creating your storybook. The first thing that you're going to do is go to StoryJumper.com. Once there, you're going to want to sign up so that you can save your work as you go. You'll find that sign up button in the upper right hand corner of the website. Once you click on that button, you will then enter in your student email and complete the sign up process. Once you have finished the sign up process, then you will click on Create Book, which could be found on the home page. You then begin to create your book, and once you have your book how you want it to be, you would share the file. We're going to take a couple of moments today, and I am going to go over using some of the features within StoryJumper and also going over how to share that story once you've completed it. What we're looking at here is the home page of StoryJumper. So you can see up in the upper right hand corner that there is that sign up button that you can click on to sign up using your student email. Once you've completed that, you would then click on Create Book, which will allow you to begin making your book. When you click on Create Book, you're going to see a pop-up window come up. With this pop-up window, it will ask you what type of book that you would like to use. This is basic templates that you can use when creating your book. For our demonstration today, we're going to use the blank template. You simply click on that, and what you'll notice is that it will begin to load whichever template you have used. Once you've chosen your template and it loads, you'll notice that your page looks something like this. Now the site is going to start you on page 1 of what would be your book. I always like to start with the front cover of my book. We can access that and any of the other pages in our book by looking down towards the bottom of the web page. You'll notice that it has these different pages all the way through. So what we would do is click on front cover. Once we're on the front cover, we can then customize this to look like we want. You'll notice that we can choose background colors. Also, we can add props by clicking on the props. To get out of the props, you click back on the little triangle. We could add scenes, which they've created. We could even upload photos. Once you've designed your front cover, you then could go to the dedication page if you would like by clicking on the bottom, or when you want to advance the page, you can also click on this arrow which will take you to the next page. As we start our story on page 1, you can choose to start this however you want. I like to start with having the scene, the background put in. Now, you could create your own scene using pictures, or you can use any of the ones that they have already built in. So we just simply click on the scene that we want. If we want a different one, we just change that. Once we have our scene, then we can add in some of our characters, which they call props. So we can add in this little cat. You'll notice it pops up there. Once we have our character in, we can actually adjust the size and the location by clicking and dragging. Once you have your characters loaded in, and you'll notice there's lots and lots of options once again, then you'll want to click on the text. For the text, you have your choices of text boxes that you can use. You'll want to make sure that these fit the style of your story. You can use something like this if you were creating a comic type of book. And notice that you can then take and size these to where you want. You can also even move these so that they're in the location that you want them to be so that they match up with your character. Once you have your text box added, then what you can do is just simply type in what you would like for the text. You can feel free to change the font size, the style of font, the color, making this as customizable as you would like it to be. When you've finished one page, you can then once again click to the next page and continue making and creating your book to go with your story. If you get to the end and you've run out of pages and you need more, you'll notice that at the bottom of the page it says Add Page. You can feel free to add in a new page. Or if there's too many pages already in, you can always delete pages. Once you have finished your entire story, you will want to take and share that story. In the upper right-hand corner, you can save the story and exit. This would be great if you haven't quite finished your story, or if you just want to make sure it's saved before you share it. When we're ready to share it, you'll click on the Share button. Now this is really important, and you'll want to make sure that you take your time and that you really follow the directions on this. The first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to have to adjust the privacy level. You click on the Edit button, and for us we're going to choose Family and Friends. The only way anyone can access your book then will be with a link that you have given it. You'll click Save, and then once you're here you'll see that it pulls up your book. You can even play through your book and see what it looks like. Make sure it's how you want it to be. When you go back to the original cover, then underneath it you will see where it says Share. You click on Share, and as you scroll down, you will see where it says Share with Family and Friends. Underneath this is the link you're going to use. You'll want to copy this link, and this will be the link that you put into the assignment to share it. Once again, just going back over sharing that book, hit the Share button. Then make sure that you set your privacy settings. Click on the link under Share with Family and Friends. Copy and paste this link. And please note, you do not need to publish your book and you do not need to verify your address if asked. Happy making your book.